Batman Forever Batmobile. We'll probably get around to all the Batmobiles, right? I mean, just like all the Batmans in the movie, we'll get around to everybody.
Alright, so we're gonna be doing the live action for this video. That's all we're gonna do. This is just a update slash recap of all the live action stuff that my friend's gonna put out. So first off, we're gonna start off with the Batmobile from Batman Forever. Now there's gonna be two versions of this Batmobile. One being just your typical Batmobile, but it will come included with the figure, and that figure being Alfred, which this is the Alfred that appears with George Clooney, Val Kilmer, and Michael Keaton. And then there's gonna be another version of this Batmobile, which will be only the Batmobile, no Alfred, but this one will be a glow in the dark. Now I don't know if it's just like your typical glow in the dark or it's gonna have lights. Just based on what it says in the listing, it's a glow in the dark, so I guess it's just gonna be glowing once you turn off the lights, and not a actual Batmobile that has lights, which is a real bummer. And I know there's some people that would pay more for it to have actual lights. I'm pretty sure my friend is playing it safe for more people to be able to get this Batmobile, meaning there's gonna be just a glow in the dark and not actual lights, meaning that's gonna be cheaper. Well, obviously not cheaper as the first Batmobile he's gonna release with Alfred. This one will still try to be in the same price range as that one, but obviously since this one's glow in the dark, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive, but not as much as putting lights on the Batmobile. The next vehicle will be the motorcycle of Robin. Now, if I remember correctly, you guys can correct me down in the comments. This is also from the Batman Forever. So this one might be out also when the Batmobile comes out, or the motorcycle will be out first and then the Batmobile. But yeah, this is just gonna be a normal release for this Robin motorcycle. And now knowing that the figures are already out for pre-order, I'm pretty sure these vehicles will be out very soon this year. Alright, now we're heading to the action figures. Now there's been a rumor about a second Batman and Robin wave, which the figures that will be included in this wave will be Batgirl, Robin, and Batman. And these are gonna be coming with their winter suits, meaning they're gonna be the blue and white versions of them. Most likely just a quick repaint from McFarlane, since the costumes are basically the same. Now I have been told that they should they should add more detail, since these do have a bit more detail. But knowing McFarlane, I really doubt they will add detail to them, and they will just do a straight up repaint. Now, one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of this wave was that it's going to be a Build-A-Figure wave. And if you're wondering what's the next fourth figure, it will be Poison Ivy. Now, it's going to be a kind of a different version of Poison Ivy, which I will be including here so you guys have an idea of what it is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be this Poison Ivy. And the Build-A-Figure is going to be Bane. Now, hopefully my friend doesn't screw up the Bane and makes it smaller than what he is. I'm pretty sure he towers Batman in the action movie, so hopefully they make him the right scale, because I'm pretty sure McFarlane's gonna nail it with the detail. So that's pretty much all I'm asking from McFarlane, is for Bane to scale very well with these figures. I don't care if it doesn't scale very well with the other DC Multiverse or live action figures. I just want to scale well with this wave. Alright, now we're taking a quick break from the live action movies, and we're heading to the live action TV series. So first off, here we have is The Flash from the 90s TV show. Now, to be honest, I'm really excited for this one, especially since the Mattel version of this guy is going for like $100 and more. Now, I'm pretty sure my friend's gonna do a better job than Mattel, hopefully. Although I'm not very familiar with this 90s version of The Flash, he does appear in the Flash TV show, the most modern version of the Flash TV show. So yeah, I liked him in that show, so I'm really excited for this guy to have his own figure. Next up, here we have is Adam West. Now this figure will open doors for other Batman 66 figures, such as Robin, hopefully. So hopefully if this guy sells well, then my father will probably start doing 7-inch Batman 66 figures. But I think he will still continue the Batman 56 retro line, which they are 6-inch. But from what I remember, this was mentioned in a Todd McFarlane live stream, and he did mention that he wanted to show a little bit more love to this figure since he's old school and he does like the Batman 66, and that's his favorite. So he's gonna show a bit more love with this figure by adding more accessories to it, and who knows, they might add a an unmasked Bruce Wayne head sculpt in there. I doubt it, but hey, who knows? They might be able to do that.
7-inch Adam West Batman, yes, even if it's just for me. I'm old school. I'm an old man, so my Batman was Adam West Batman from the 1960s series.
Next up, here we have, now going back to the movies, here we have is Christopher Reeve. Now this one is confirmed, but not officially by McFarlane, but there's already listings for this guy up in, I believe, the Philippines or in Hong Kong, since those places seems to get the figures first than anybody else. Well, obviously there's no figure of this guy yet. There's only listings, and they have no images in those. It just says that he's up for pre-order. So yeah, we'll be getting this guy, and all I'm hoping for this guy is to have a good head sculpt, that McFarlane actually gets the likeness of Christopher Reeve, and I'm pretty sure that the body mold they're going to be using for him will most likely be from the one from Crisis on Infinite Earths. Next up, here we have is Batman from Batman Begins. Now, I don't have much information about this guy. All I've heard is that we will be getting this guy. And like I said, I don't have much information, so I don't know if it's going to be this year, next year. But it's around, it could be for also next year, 2026. But don't quote me on that. But just know that this guy is coming. But like I said, don't have much information about this guy. So that's all I can say. Alright, now heading to the Batman vs Superman wave. Here we have is the Armored Batman, which will also have a platinum version. Now I don't have much details about what the planets are gonna be. My guess is that the platinum version will be like a glow in the dark, or his eyes light up, or something like that, or it could also be battle damage or something like that. Honestly, I don't know much information about the platinum versions. But we also gonna be getting the Nightmare Batman. Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure most of you are already gonna say or ask, is he gonna come with guns? Well, obviously not. If Sergeant Rock didn't come with guns, I doubt this guy will. But at least we'll have a cool looking Nightmare Batman, and I have a feeling they're gonna add the coat that Captain Boomerang have. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure they will, but I could be wrong, but I think they will. Next up here we have is Wonder Woman. Now this one will be obviously a repaint. They will just make her suit darker colors, and hopefully she comes with accessories of a strap, the shield, and a sword. And they could probably give it another try, a third try, third time is a charm, add her head sculpt to make her look more like Gal Gadot. Will they? Probably not, but I would really like for them to give it another shot, because they gave her two shots, one for the 1984 and one for Shazam. I'm still not satisfied with the head sculpt, but it's not that bad. I could still see what were they trying to do with the head sculpt, but yeah, we'll be getting another version of Wonder Woman. Next up, here we have it's a 2-pack, and this will be including Superman, Henry Cavill, and Doomsday, which that's pretty awesome, not gonna lie. A 2-pack with Henry Cavill, which will not be a Target exclusive, since the red and blue was a Target exclusive when the Zack Snyder Justice League came out. So I guess for the people that didn't get it, we'll probably have another chance to get it. But don't think it will be the same figure. It won't. It'll probably have a different kind of paint to it, or a different angry head sculpt they might add into it, just so it could be different to the one we got from the Target exclusive. So yeah, if you thought you wanna get the same one as Target exclusive, don't don't bet your money on it. But I also heard there will be a single release version of Henry Cavill, but sadly it will be a platinum version, and we all know how the platinum versions go. Um, it will be scalped a lot. So yeah, good luck on getting the platinum version. The platinums usually die down when time passes. Like the Nightfall Azrael Batman armor was for $100. It went down to like $40 or $60 around there. So if you miss out, just wait for it to go down. Don't buy it when it's $100. But uh, that's just my opinion. You can do whatever you want with your money. But yeah, we'll be getting another different version of Henry Cavill. Like I said, I don't have much information about the platinums, so I really can't tell you what this platinum is gonna be. And if you had enough of Ben Affleck, I'm sorry, there's two more Ben Affleck figures to come. One of them being this guy from the Flash. Is gonna be the blue version of the Batman Ben Affleck Flash. It looks like McFarlane knew about their error, and now they decided to go back and I guess paint it blue. But this guy will be a chase variant, so I believe not a lot of people will be wanting to get this guy. I myself, if I see that the head sculpt they improve on the head sculpt, or they added the head sculpt from the BvS or something like that, I'll probably get two. But if it's the same head sculpt that they put when they first put out that the black version, I guess I'll just get one and that's it. But yeah, hopefully they improve on the head sculpt and they don't give us that atrocious head sculpt they gave us saying that it was Ben Affleck, because it was not. It was not Ben Affleck. And just to end off the video, here I also have information for the Batman Returns. So first off, we're gonna be getting